In today's video, I will analyze all the power levels and evolution of all the members of the Otsutsuki clan, from a hybrid to the purest Otsutsuki. We start with Borushiki, which is the name that fans have given him when Momoshiki takes control of Boruto's body. Momoshiki implanted karma in Boruto, thus making him his vessel. So, his power level is not that of a pure Otsutsuki, as karma is still decompressing. But he has great power, as we saw when he beat Boro and made him disappear with a Super Rasengan with chakra he absorbed from an unconscious Naruto. Borushiki's power level varies as it emerges when Boruto runs out of chakra. In this case, by absorbing the chakra of an unconscious Naruto and doing the Rasengan, Boruto then regained control. Urashiki was a really powerful but at the same time pitiful character, as he had two of the most broken dojutsu in the series, the Byakugan and the Rinnegan, and he did quite literally nothing with his power. He even had trouble dealing with children in his fight against Boruto and Shinki, something really absurd since his power level should be insane having such visual prowess. The next is Kinshiki, who was Momoshiki's servant. However, Kinshiki was not born being that helpful to him. Kinshiki in turn had his own guardian, which he ended up absorbing, as did Momoshiki with him. Kinshiki was one of the Otsutsuki that has shown the most variety of techniques, from mastering Kenjutsu, Taijutsu, Ninjutsu, Dojutsu, and sensory abilities. Being so powerful to be on par with an adult Sasuke, it must be mentioned that Kinshiki was able to defeat two of the weakest Kages in all of history, Shojuro and Kurasuchi. But honestly, he disappointed me as an Otsutsuki. Next on the list, Toneri. Unlike other beings of this clan, is not evil, but has remained alone on the moon for much of his life. He is the last member of the clan that inhabited the moon. In addition to the great fight he had against Naruto, in which he showed great skills, the end of him was somewhat regrettable at the hands of Urashiki, who froze him for a period of 10,000 years. Toneri's abilities were very limited, as he didn't possess Hanabi's Byakugan, which he used in his fight against Naruto. With this dojutsu mixing with his Otsutsuki chakra, Toneri gained really great power, making him able to somewhat keep up with KCM Naruto. We continue with Indra, the son of Hagoromo. Unfortunately, Indra chose a very dark path when being manipulated by Black Zetsu, and that led him to have terrible confrontations with his brother Ashura. The little we know about Indra is that he was very talented and possessed a colossal Susanoo, bigger than Madara's. After his death, Indra left a dark legacy for his clan, which would be known as the Uchiha clan. The next on the list is Urashiki transformed. He lost by underestimating his rivals, as he well proved that he could have killed Jiraiya instantly if he had wanted to. He possesses the Yamatsu Hirosaki, which are the same dimensional portals that Kaguya used. He also possessed a powerful Rinnegan, and when he transformed, he obtained even greater power. It is true that he lost pathetically, but his level is above Kinshiki and Toneri. We continue on with the other son of Hagoromo, the younger brother of Indra, Ashura Otsutsuki, who is not conflictive like his brother, nor did he have the talent of him. Ashura, unlike Indra, was completely useless. However, with the power of love, friendship, and his conviction, the power that Hagoromo wanted his children to understand, the power of the ninju, Ashura, like Naruto, achieved colossal power, with which he could defeat his brother Indra. It must be said that his power was gifted, whereas Indra had his own power. Hamura was the son of Kaguya and brother of Hagoromo. He possessed the Byakugan, but he evolved it to a Tenseigan. Unlike Toneri, he possessed the Tenseigan permanently, so he possessed all the abilities seen in Toneri, but maximized by his own power. Hagoromo, known as the Sage of Six Paths, possessed the Rinnegan and was the Kinshiki of the Ten Tails. Hagoromo gave his power to both Naruto and Sasuke to be able to fight against Madara. In one of the flashbacks, we see a fight between Hagoromo and Hamura, in which he came out on top, making him more powerful than his brother. We continue with Kaguya, the final villain of Naruto Shippuden. Kaguya's power is difficult to analyze, since although she had all the chakra in the world, she still used the infinite Tsukiyomi to create new Zetsu to fight against Momoshiki. From what we can assume, Kaguya's power was inferior to Momoshiki's, as in her fight against Naruto and Sasuke, although she always had the lead, she had certain problems with them. Momoshiki in base form is stronger than Kaguya from what we have mentioned previously. When Momoshiki absorbs Kinshiki, his level grows enormously, capable of fighting against adult Naruto and Sasuke at their maximum potential, with the outcome being that, by themselves, they wouldn't have been able to defeat him. So for me, Momoshiki is much more powerful than Kaguya, seeing as Kaguya had certain problems against a young Sasuke and Naruto. Momoshiki has the red Rinnegan in his hands, and can use it to absorb and amplify the chakra attacks of his enemies, as well as create gigantic creatures like the Magma Golem and Fire Phoenix to fight against Kurama and Sasuke Susanoo. Let's continue with Jigen, who is nothing more than Isshiki's vessel, the most powerful Otsutsuki in the anime as of right now. Even being only Isshiki's vessel and not having the full power of him, he was able to easily defeat Naruto and Sasuke at the same time, something that Momoshiki could not do. His physical body, however, sustained a great deal of damage. When Isshiki emerged from Jigen's body at 100%, his power was incredible. Even Naruto using Baryon mode, a mode that is, well, nuclear fusion, a mode that resulted in the death of Hagormo. Naruto still wasn't able to finish off this powerful Otsutsuki. Unfortunately for Isshiki, he could not maintain form as Naruto drained his life force. So he ended up disappearing as he wasn't able to implant karma again in Kawaki. Isshiki had a dojutsu in which he could reduce objects to invisible sizes in an instant, as well as being able to shrink himself. Although he cannot do it with people, it's still an extremely powerful dojutsu when it comes to combat. So far, he's the most powerful Otsutsuki we have seen in either the manga or the anime. If you like this video, feel free to check out this one, or you can simply click on this playlist. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that post notification bell to be notified every time we upload, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.